What's up everybody, it's Shiny Rocky back again on the channel, and it's Magic Monday. Hey guys, like I announced last time, we have a new schedule, and that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Magic is for Monday, fluffy hours on Wednesday. You have yet to find out what that is, so stay tuned if you want to know. It's going to be really good. And film is for Friday. So today I'm going to teach you a magic trick, one that I kind of made a little bit. I kind of tweaked it to my liking. I'm going to teach you two versions of the magic trick because I always do the first one and then tell them that it's always better if you do it the second way. And that way you can show them two tricks in one and it feels like it's the same trick. So without further ado, let's get to this tutorial, guys. Okay guys, welcome back from the intro. It's time to show you what this magic trick looks like. Today we're going to be using the Tally Ho pack of cards. Super cheap, also super awesome. I recommend getting these cards if you like the design and a really good feel. Okay, this trick actually doesn't have a name for it, so we're just going to call it the upside down trick. It sounds really dumb. We need something like super cool, like dramatic.
Death-defying card trick?
No. That's a little bit too heavy. Oh, I got it. We're going to call this the turntable magic trick. You'll see why in a second. Okay guys, so you're probably wondering, how did he do that? Well, I'm going to teach you right now. Okay guys, so the first trick that happened when there is just one card face up like that, I'm going to teach you that one first. So basically, all the prep that you need is one card upside down on the bottom of the deck, and you're set to go. Your entire trick is ready. Now, you could flip the card over mid-performance as they're memorizing their card. But if you have the chance to flip the card before the performance, I would say go for it. So what they're going to do is they're going to grab a random card. They're going to memorize the 5 of spades. As they're looking at this, what's going to happen is behind the scenes, you're just going to flip the deck upside down. And now this is your scenario. You have the entire deck upside down, except for one card, and then this is their card. So when you bring it back, you're going to put it inside the deck, and basically their card is now face down in an upside down deck of cards. And then you have this one here to trick them into thinking that it's still face down. Now let's take this card out just for 1 second. So this is still their selected card, the 5 of spades. Now what I would tell you guys, one really good tip I would tell you is that when you're putting this in the deck, don't do this. Because they can see that, dummy. That hole there, you can see. Don't do that, okay? Look, just slide it in. Oof, nice and clean, crispy look. Pause for a second, push that sucker in the deck, and you're ready to finish the trick by going behind your back. And what you're going to do is you're going to flip that upside down. And then flip the deck upside down, and then come back around, and bang shang-a-lang, uncle's your mom, blah blah blah. You're done with the trick. Now my pattern for this story is that I've been doing magic for a long time now. And so that was the first trick I ever learned, and that is a true story. This was the first trick I ever learned, and I was so proud of myself. But then I later found out how to do a much better version, so I don't really do this version so much anymore because V2 is so much better. So here's V2. the entire deck flips upside down in front of their eyes. You don't even have to go behind their back. The only prep you need is instead of one card being flipped over, you're going to use 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3, upside down on the very bottom of the deck. So you have normal deck, blah, 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 and then boom, last 3 cards are face up. Now it's the same deal. You're going to have them grab a random card, shebang. You're going to memorize that. As you're looking at this, just shadoosh. You just flip the deck over, and now it's upside down except for these top 3 cards. So you're going to take that card, you're going to put that, slide it back in, and you're going to be like, I think that your card's already on top. And everybody's like, psh, nuh-uh. And you're going to be like, yeah-huh, and you messed up. Boom. You just made a fool out of yourself for 2 reasons. Because you're going to make it look like you're messing up, which makes you seem more human. This is a good way to connect with your audience, to make them feel like you're not some creepy superhuman that can just do magic out of nowhere. Then you can be like, oops, I messed up. And also that gives you a chance to pull off the second card and say, okay, maybe it's the second one. Big whoops. Double whammy. You just messed up double time, boy. Well, what does this accomplish? Other than making you human, which is always a good thing, but if you guys don't really care about that because you're already robotic in every sense of the manner of emotion, then that's totally fine, because also this accomplished the fact that they still think that this deck of cards is all face down, because you've just been pulling these off. So it looks like it's been face down the whole time, but now this is your scenario. You have that card upside down, and then the rest of the deck with their selected card, and then the rest of the deck. So how do you avoid showing them this? We're going to teach you something called a block pushover. Basically, you push over a block of cards. Wow, crazy, right? So what this block pushover does is that it hides that card, and now the entire deck looks like it went upside down in front of their eyelids and eyeballs, and mostly just their face in general. And now their card is face down in a face-up deck of cards. Stick that in the deck, let that image sink in, and shebangy, boy, that is the end of this tutorial. I know that I use this on a very daily basis. As soon as someone's like, yo, can you show me magic? I'm like, oh, bro, yeah, let me show you the best magic trick in the world, the turntable magic trick. Probably not as aggressive, but I do use this very often. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this version of the magic tutorials on Magic Monday. I like the new setup. I like this purple atmosphere. It's really nice. I dig it. I'll see you guys on Fluffy Hour on Wednesday. I hope you guys really enjoy what I have in mind for you. It's going to be super fun. I'm excited for this segment. See you on Wednesday.